What up, y'all? It's your boy Sue, back with another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, man. We are here. They got a depth chart for the OTAs. This is something they do before the season start. You know, little practice and whatnot. So they got the depth chart for that. They got Pickett, Gabriel, Flacco, and then Shedeur. All right. So let's listen to I think it's called ESP. I think it's called Cleveland ESPN News, something like that. Let's listen to what they got to say about it. Then we be right back, and then we'll talk about everything we need to talk about. All right, be right back.
She says, quote, it will be Pickett and Gabriel, 1 and 2, then Flacco and Sanders, 3 and 4. All I ask is that Shedeur gets a real chance to start a game, even a preseason game. Just you have to see the kid play in a game. I know that they're going to chart every pass in practice. Oh, because the team's doing it. Hey, I don't give a crap. That kid's a gamer that doesn't show up at a combine, doesn't show up in practice, shows up on the field when you need to win a game. Like when Baker went in on a Thursday night and opened the fridges. That meant something.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard what they had to say. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm with the guy, you know, the OTAs, okay? I'm with the guy, okay? But before we do that, let's see what OTAs is, okay? Let's talk about what OTAs is. All right, OTA. NFL football OTA stands for Organized Team Activities. These are voluntary off-season workouts that teams conduct during a specific period in the off-season workout program. They are designed to allow players and coaches to come together and work on improving their skills and team chemistry, okay? All right, that's what the OTA is. Now, let's talk about what they said in the video clip. Okay, so they talked about the depth chart of Pickett being first, Gabriel being second, Flacco third, and Shedeur fourth. Now, as the one guy stated, we gotta get Shedeur in meaningful games so we can see what he looks like, right? We need meaningful games. You know, that's what really stands out. That's when people are glued to the TV. They want to see what you can do. If there's a team that they know you can beat, they really don't really care if you go out there and ball out. That's just the nature of the sport, right? Depending on what type of player you are, they care and they don't. It all depends on what the media love and don't love, or who they love and don't love at the end of the day. They you know, that's how they give it up. So I'm with the guy in the video clip. We need Shedeur to play meaningful games and get out there and show what he be doing, like he was in Colorado and like he was in Jackson State, man. Okay, we need that. I definitely agree with that. Okay, now let's hold that thought. Now, what do I think about Gabriel and Pickett taking most of the reps in the OTAs? What do I think about that? I think that's the chain of command they want to go with, so I have no problem with it. Okay, the chain of command is the chain of command. Remember, Shedeur is already fourth on the depth chart, so he's still at the same place he was, you know, before the OTAs even got here. So I have no problem with that. I thought Flacco would have been up there in the 1 and 2s, but they said no, it's Dillon Gabriel and Pickett is going to take the 1 and 2 spot, and then it's going to be Flacco and Shedeur with the 3 and 4 spot. Okay, that's just something they got to do. You know, they work on the skill set and whatnot. So that doesn't mean that, you know, Shedeur does not have a chance to win the number 1 spot early or later. It just means this is how they want to do this is how they want to approach the camp. They want Flacco with Shedeur, and they do their reps, and then they want the 1 and 2s to be Dillon Gabriel and Pickett. That's how they want to do get the bulk of the reps up. I know I see people in the comments, they like they ain't rocking with it, and they say Shedeur. I understand, but the program is the program, and I respect it. Right? That's how they want to set it up. I respect it. All Shedeur got to do is go do what he got to do. That's it. Remember, Shedeur is already number 4, so there's nothing really changes with him. Okay, remember, Shedeur is already number 4, so that doesn't change. Dillon Gabriel I think was supposed to be 3, but in Flacco like 1 or 2. That's what they had when the depth chart first came out, and now they flipped it with the OTAs. So that's all it is. That's all it is. So nothing really to trip over, y'all. Just go out there and do what he been doing. The same thing he did in minicamp, go do it again. The same thing he did in minicamp, go do it again. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Ain't nothing to worry about. He can't control how they want to set up the OTAs and the drills. He can't control that when he go first, second, or third, or last. He can't control it. All he can control is when it's his turn to go up there, deliver. Deliver footwork, deliver the passes, whatever, short passes, long passes, drop offs. That's that footwork. That's the only thing he can control. Can't control nothing else. All right. So I see I see someone in the comments, man. They not feeling it, but it's just part of the routine before the season start. They got to get the OTAs out the way. Okay. Remember, he was already number 4 in the depth chart. That's where he is right now. Let it be what it is. Okay, guys? Pipe it down. Not everybody, but some of the guys out there that still, they wilding and they not cool with it. Pipe down. This is just proper protocol. All right? Shedeur still have a chance to still win number 1 sooner or later in the season. With that being said, y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about our boy going against Flacco, baby. All right? Going against the OG Flacco and the OTAs coming up, man. Alright, with that being said, like, share, comment, subscribe. You already know what time it is. Dillon Sanders, I ain't hard to find. Skull Buffs, Cleveland. Our boy Shedeur, throw your wrist up, man. Y'all know what time it is. Don't worry, guys. He will flourish like he always do. I see y'all next video. Peace.